2 calves. This is placed on the front of the steering wheel. This part is the back. This car's 6 o'clock direction is a bit special, but it is also stuffed according to its shape. The front includes this area, stuffed around its shape. There is also a gap at the back here. It is also stuffed in. Put it on properly. Align it at the 6 o'clock position. How to align the position in the first step. Still, the same way. Take a look. Pinch this corner with your hand. Front and back, including this corner. The seam here should be tight. It must be tight. Not too much flesh, nor too little flesh. It just means this position is correct. Especially for these big ears. Right. Long ears. The seam will either have wrinkles, or it will not fit well. The seam here is tight, including the bottom part as well. This indicates that this point is aligned correctly, including the 6 o'clock direction. Align it to the center. This place is quite special. Look at the front and side. We stuff it in around this shape. Then the back is from the rear. From this rear, then push forward into this gap. The left side is the same. Push forward into the gap. Push in from the side. We have now pushed in what needs to be pushed in. Finally, let everyone see the effect after pushing in. Align the position correctly. How to use double-sided tape. Where to stick it, especially for this kind of car with big ears. This area needs a little sticking. It should be noted that we do not stick on the edges. Do not stick on the edge of this area. Both left and right sides are like this. Then at the 6 o'clock direction, we stick a little on the entire bottom. Then stick a little on both sides. No need to stick on other places. What is the purpose of sticking double-sided tape, including the entire back? If you don't stick them, sometimes they might be a bit loose. Double-sided tape also serves a fixing purpose. For example, how much should we stuff this leg? Right? Actually, it needs to be fixed properly first. The one with the string and the one with the string at the back should be aligned. Then all the excess should be stuffed into this gap. Now I have fixed it with double-sided tape. Then align the one with thread and the one with thread at the back together. Just follow this idea step by step. You can sew it all up. Actually, this thing is very simple. It just requires a bit of patience. The one with thread and the one with thread together. It is obvious that these places need to be stuffed into the gaps, including the 6 o'clock direction as well. Stuff all the sides in. After stuffing well, finally sew it up. It will have the original factory effect. This place also needs to be stuffed in. Use the professional stuffing tool we provided to stuff the edges. Before stuffing, we can first insert this stuffing tool into the gap. Take a look to feel the gap. Right, including this side. The gap is very large. Then start tucking the edges. When stuffing, we also start by stuffing this side edge. First stuff this area. 2 hands work together to stuff. It is easy to stuff. Then along this gap. Just insert it directly from the front like this. This insertion on the edge is actually very simple. This is not difficult. 2 hands work together to stuff. Just stuff it like this. Insert it along this shape. Look at this place. On the left is the effect I just inserted. Let everyone see the effect after insertion. See that? Side, both sides, including the bottom, and also the back. Top. Can you see the back? Stuff the back by turning it to the right angle. Just stuff it like this. Stuff from the back. Just stuff little by little like this. Stuff both sides to achieve this effect. Use this line as the base. Right, it is finally sewn together. All the excess is stuffed into the gaps. Only then is it perfect. Take a look. Stuff the edges at 6 o'clock direction. We start stuffing from this place first. Still the same, just stuff from the front, because we have already aligned the starting position. So you just follow its shape to remove the excess. See that? 2 hands work together. Sometimes this one hand of mine is not very easy to handle. I am just giving you a demonstration. See that? Just force it in like this. Around this shape. Turn it upside down. Stuff it into this gap. Stuff it in from the back at this spot. There is a gap at the back. The back is the same. Also stuff it in. Find the gap and use some force to stuff it in. Choose the handle cover brother brand when buying handle covers. All our steering wheel covers are like this. Made according to the real car. Custom made for specific cars. Ensuring the pattern is very perfect and suitable. Just shipped out. What kind of car do you have? Various car models can be customized. Stuff everything in well. Recording for everyone an effect of being fully stuffed. Both sides. Bottom, back. Look very fitting. The key point is the 6 o'clock direction. Look at this place. It is stuffed from the back to the front. Both sides are also stuffed from the back to the front. Stuff it into this gap. Then turn it down. The whole bottom is stuffed like this. Very clear, including this back side. See that? The entire back must be stuffed well. This is called dedicated for the special vehicle. Custom made for specific cars. Right, now the preliminary work is done. Start sewing. Sewing is very simple. I have a detailed tutorial video on how to sew and how to finish. I will explain to everyone how to start the stitch video. Take a look. Which segment of distance do we sew? Leave a length of thread 4 to 5 times the distance. Just leave it 4 to 5 times the length. Measure it like this. Leave a little more. Leave a little more. Then thread the needle. The needle should be slightly larger when threading through. When we sew, we pinch it with our hands. This thread will not come loose. We tie a stitch in the very middle. Find the very middle. For example, this thread end. Sew 1 stitch. Then put this in the very center. Tie the very center of this thread. Pay attention. Tie it once. See that? Tie a small knot. If that's the case, when we sew again, it will be even on both sides. When we sew, pay attention to this small thread. Do not tie knots on it. Pinch it with your hand. Correspond to threading through the edges on both sides. Thread like this. This stitch. Then thread through the opposite stitch. See that? Thread like this. Then pull it tight. Then pass a stitch through. Then thread through the opposite stitch. Sew through. Then pull it tight. This middle seam needs to have its position aligned in advance. Pull it once. Then sew a stitch. Sew a stitch on the opposite side. You align it. You align it. Sew like this. Keep sewing like this. Then we sew to the last stitch to finish. After finishing sewing, use the other half of the thread we had left just now. Similarly, rethread the needle. Then rethread the needle to sew towards the left. Sew towards the left. See that? This is also the edge line sewn on both sides. Sew like this. Once both sides are sewn, it's done. Sometimes our thread has a thin layer of wax on top. If there is this kind of white thing, after we finish sewing, use our lighter. Quickly pass it like this. See that? Quickly pass it like this. The thread will not burn off, and it will be gone. This is a video on how to start the stitch. Record an ending video for everyone. At the end of each sewing is a detailed tutorial video on how to finish. We sew normally like this, sewing the edge lines on both sides. Sew to the last stitch. For example, when we sew the last stitch, one side has 3 stitches. Go back and look for it. Understood? It does not mean that one side must be exactly aligned with the other side. It must be the last stitch. For example, this is the last stitch. For the last stitch, we sew 2 more stitches. Sewing to the last stitch, we sew the same stitch again. Pass the last stitch through once more. Sew 1 more time. After sewing, do not pull the thread completely. Then pull this line over. Reach over and pull it tight. Tighten it a little bit. See that? If you let go, it won't open. Then we leave 1 or 2 centimeters and cut it off. After cutting it off, we use our edge stuffing tool to tuck the thread end into the gap. This is a complete ending video segment.